Hello, beautiful people. And if this is your first time here, welcome to my channel. And if you're returning, it's great to see you again. Now, before I get into this message, what you'll receive on this video is my channeled message, plus a page from the Daily Angel Guidance book, and also a healing oracle card. It's not a tarot card in any sense. Please note that this is a collective group message, so it may not align with you today, and that's simply okay. Come back tomorrow where may resonate more with what you need to know. Okay, what has today's message got in store for us? Who's holding you back? Do you think it's someone or something, or do you feel it's you? So I really did overemphasize the word think and feel. Are you focused on watching others do what you want to do? And you may even feel intimidated and compare yourself to them. What are your thoughts saying about that? Is there something that you are using as an excuse as to why you cannot do the very thing you want to do? Or is it simply you telling yourself a multitude of different excuses, justifications, and non-truths about why you shoulda, coulda, woulda, shouldn't, can't, and maybe don't really want to? And all your personal limits are coming up into your thoughts, which is questioning your value and worth. Meaning that you absolutely are the person that is holding yourself back. If you're finding excuses and justifications, it's not your truth. This is more about identifying why. Yeah? So I'll keep reading. Are you consciously aware of your truth? So do you really know the reasons why you're not moving forward? Have you identified your whys? Why are you not yet who you want to be, for one, and where you want to be, for two? So being the best version of you and living your best life. Why are you not there? Some of you are working towards that, absolutely. But as I know from my own experience, and still I have whys. Why am I not where I really want to be yet? I'm still, yes, life is a journey, absolutely. Some things, however, and yes, it's an assumption. But I really go within and I can feel there's this little bit of fear, or if it's out of my comfort zone, that's my truth. So it's not about putting an expectation of time. It's really looking in and go, well, Kat, why can't you do that? What's the real reason? Self. Self is holding me back. That's my truth. Self has held me back on my whole journey. And to be honest, it's for everyone. It's self. We can have external situations, and it could be money related and all of the rest of it. However, I always say, if we want something bad enough, we'll find a way to attain it. It's no different for money, for whatever. Because I'm sure if you take a good, honest reflection, you will find things that you didn't feel were achievable and you achieved them. Why? Because you focused on them and you were driven to attain them. If you are blaming others or situations, it's time to stop. If you are finding external reasons why you cannot be the best version of yourself or be where you want to really be, stop it. It's not your truth. And this may be hard to hear, and you may be fighting me because your thoughts are going to want to fight me and go, Kat doesn't know what the hell she's talking about. She hasn't endured our life. She doesn't know what I've been through. Sound familiar? I know all those thoughts, and I shouldn't say I know, I'm aware of all those thoughts. I still have them. They try and take me out just as much as they try and take you out. This does not serve you in any positive way towards getting to where you want to go and to who you want to be, okay? Being accountable and owning our own stuff is one of the most precious gifts you could give yourself. It's invaluable. So own it, heal it, release it. What are those things that are holding you back? Who's holding you back? It's you. In essence, it's a short answer. And if you don't buy into that answer, that's okay. I absolutely respect that that's where you are right now, and this may not align with you. I respect that as well. But for some of you watching that, that has really hit home. And you're going, yeah. I love it when we get that conscious awareness. It's brilliant. It's something to celebrate, not to be hard on yourself and go, oh shit, damn. It's me. I've been holding myself back from attaining what I want. Why? Then go to why. Don't sit in it and go, I feel bad, I feel guilty. No. Holding that does not serve you. I want you to straight away flip out of that, and I want you to flip into why. Okay, let's start working and identifying and learning more about self. That's a gift. Give it to yourself. It's amazing when you really do become so familiar with yourself and you become your best friend and really interested to know more about self. Enjoy the perfect stillness within you. And I just spoke about reflection. And in order to find out who's holding you back, you absolutely do need to be still and go inward and find your truth, because that's where it lies. If you're just going to do the horizontal work, which is just here, and think about who's holding you back, the word think, remember that, it's all in your head, it's all in your thoughts. It's not going to give you the truth. It's going to find excuses, justifications, reasons, whatever else, or blame others, yeah? But when you go vertical and you go down and you go inward and really, notice, enjoy the perfect stillness within, that is when you will find your answers, your true answers, and identify, and then you can work on them. That's brilliant. To find the truth. Woo! Okay, so before I read this message, if you'd like to close your eyes with me, take a deep breath, just so you can absorb the words from this message. There's a place inside of you where you can retreat and enjoy perfect stillness. An escape from noise, chaos, and anxiety resides in this inner quiet, where you can pause and refresh yourself, drinking in the silent echoes of tranquility. You arrive at this sanctuary through your willingness to be at peace. Closing your eyes and breathing deeply can help you rapidly reach this destination. So deep breaths for some of you who don't resonate with meditation. Finding the calm within you is a natural and simple process. So easy does it. Take stillness breaks throughout the day. When you go to this place inside, you're returning home to the heaven within you. It absolutely is. When we really decide to rather judge ourselves and criticize ourselves. Delete those words, by the way. Criticism and constructive criticism already sounds negative. I do not criticize, nor do I give constructive criticism. I always say to people, I'm offering feedback, because feedback is positive. It gives you can feel just the difference in the words. Criticism has such heaviness in that word, whereas feedback, it's light. And when we shift the words that we use, it really does assist us to be kinder to self. So don't say, I'm going to give myself constructive criticism. Delete it. Give yourself feedback, because from feedback, you're able to grow. Criticism, not so much. Sometimes that just enforces you, and I'm going to say enforces you, and makes you feel like you have to carry that weight, that burden, that guilt. Feedback, no. It's opportunity to learn and grow. Really be mindful of the words that you use with self. This is all plays part of it. There's so much to consider. And so this is just a beautiful way to go inward, find your truth, and be okay with it. Go, thank goodness I finally found you. Now I can move forward. You're the very thing that's been stopping me. That's what you want. Because who's holding you back? Isn't that exciting to find the truth and go, okay, now I can work on that? Don't feel guilty and go, oh, I didn't find it, if only. I spoke about regrets, and regrets can be a killer of really what's holding you back also when we regret and we sit in that place of guilt. It does not serve you in any way, shape or form. And guilt is such a big ball that sits in all of our gut. And over the years, I've slowly been working on every chord. You know, I still haven't got to all the chords. They're going to present themselves. They're going to be triggered by something else that happens in my life. I'm fully aware of that. And I'm okay with that. Because when it comes up, I'm aware of it and I address it. It's whether you, if you're not consciously aware and you sit in that guilt, that emotional guilt and feeling bad, that it becomes a problem, that it becomes an issue for self. Yeah? All right. So we only have one card today, and it's the one that I pulled. Celebration. We've had celebration, I think, a couple of times this week. And absolutely, what I'm getting is really, it's about celebration of self. It is really time for some of you, you've been really hard on yourself. You've been really unkind, unloving, even disrespectful to self. You know, it's okay for others to do certain things and you're okay with that and you forgive, but when it comes to you and you do that, ooh, I'm getting there is you're not very kind to you. And this is really where I go back to where I spoke about feedback. Change it and look at it as feedback, because feedback offers opportunity for you to grow and learn, which is a positive. That's what you want, because there is celebration to be had. And I want you to really take into consideration, and I've mentioned it a lot on my previous videos, is write down 3 celebrations of you every day. All the birds are going nuts around me, and you more than likely can hear them in the background. It's so important that you focus. We often become just naturally focused to the things that we don't like about self or the things we haven't done, rather than flip it and focus on the things that we did do today, the things we have achieved, and celebrate. So many celebrations along the way. Every day is so important. However, I keep getting that they're saying, who's holding you back? There is something for some of you watching this that really want to do something in life, whether it be with self, personal or professional. And your professional could involve you going into that. It is really time for you to celebrate you, because it is going to assist you to move forward. It is going for you. When we go back and we reflect to where we started, often we forget the journey that we've had thus far. We're so sometimes looking too far ahead, not in the present and acknowledging where we are, and then actually reflecting, go, shit, you know what? I've come a long way. I do. It was 4 or 5 years ago. There is no way I would have been even contemplated doing this. And even a year ago, public speaking, I've gotten better with. But to do videos on a daily basis and identifying and channeling messages, all my thoughts were like, how am I going to do it? What if the message doesn't come through? Oh my gosh, what if? And then when those thoughts sometimes come through, because it takes me longer to channel the message, I just go, Kat, the more you're in your head, the more you're not going to hear the message. Of course, that's the bleeding obvious, isn't it? Because I don't think the message, I channel the message, which means I sort of feel the message. It's just this deep inner knowing, this feeling that I get. And then as I start to write, the words just come through. So what in your life are you too much in the way through this? And you're not allowing yourself to feel and be guided. I spoke about inner guidance yesterday, and this is absolutely comes into who's holding you back. What's your inner guidance? I bet you if you tapped into your gut instinct, it would be guiding you to move forward. But this is telling you no, you shouldn't, you can't, you're not able to, you're not worthy, you're not deserving. Why you? I'm sure some of those thoughts resonate with you. So absolutely, celebrations, and there are big celebrations for some of you. You are very close to your end result or your goal, whatever it is, and you may not even know it, but you are extremely close. So don't give up. Don't allow you to get in the way of holding you back from achieving what you're so close to achieving, because celebrations are coming. That's just what came through. You're very, very close. They're, they're just like this. They're like, I can't even say the measurement. It's like you can just touch it. For some of you, you may not feel that way. Just know that all your work is being noticed and you have been working towards your goal. So the celebrations are coming. Just keep doing what you're doing. You've got this. You have got this. So don't give up when you're so close to the finish line. Keep doing what you're doing. Keep doing it. Keep doing it. Keep doing it. Whatever it is you're doing, don't give up. You may not feel like you're seeing the results, but they're close, because this card's come up. And look within. You know, this is about contemplation, reflection. Really look at how far you've come, because that will give you what you need to keep moving forward to attain the celebration. Okay. Ooh. I feel like, yeah, that's pretty much all they've got to share with me. I hope this message resonated with some of you and that you are really working on yourself, but just always be mindful who's holding you back. If you're not saying you, then your thoughts are taking you out. That's not necessarily truth. And you may not want to hear this, and your thoughts may be fighting me, what I'm saying, going, she doesn't know what she's talking about. She hasn't been through what you've been through. She hasn't enjoyed your life. Absolutely, I haven't. I will never understand, because I don't believe I have the ability to understand anyone, especially when we come from a place of heart. I'm not your heart, so how can I possibly know? So I hope that some of you have gained or all of you have gained something little, just one little tidbit from this video. And I want to thank you for investing your time in watching this video, as I respect your time is valuable. You know that you matter. You matter. You are your most valuable asset. So invest in you every day. Don't allow your excuses, your justifications to take you out, because this wants to stomp you. If you enjoyed today's video, I'd be so grateful if you would like the video, subscribe to my channel, and also click on the notifications bell so you'll be notified when I upload tomorrow's Cat's Message of the Day. So for today, take care.